The morning loop. It starts right now.
Rooftop's the only quiet place left before Keith hits go. Yeah, one calm breath before chat and caffeine collide. Today's menu, brain rewiring, burnout, AI upgrades, and headlines that already feel like sci-fi. Just another calm little morning show.
There you two are, hiding from the rundown.
We call it strategic rooftop reflection.
Have you heard the good news yet?
Depends. Is this coffee good news or chaos good news? I'm already nervous.
Tommy and Frankie are back, and Keith already said yes.
Of course he did.
Hide the microphones and company card.
Part of me is proud. Part of me knows Tommy and Frankie are pure controlled demolition.
Keyword, controlled.
I'm not convinced.
Hey, John, what's better? Two emotionally evolved bros at the conversation desk or Tommy and Frankie running around unsupervised?
Okay, emotionally evolved bros plus chaos brothers back in the building. That's a lot of energy for one morning.
All right, rooftop reset's over. We're heading to the conversation desk.
I'll grab pitcher and go prep Ian center stage.
To those of you that are new here, I introduce you to our very own Sterling, Vale, and Preston James and Sophia Grant. Preston and Sterling lead our morning's conversation desk, and Sophia Grant leads the conversations happening up on center stage. Maya Reyes, of course, leads our conversations over on the community corner. It's funny, man. I was talking to some folks yesterday, like, hey, Billis. I'm like, yeah, you built yourself quite the team there in the lab. And I'm like, yeah, I did. We have a great team here in the lab. Squad goals. Absolutely. Hey, second hour, guys. You guys can join the live show for sure. True story. 431-300-3005. The phone lines will be open. Phone, text, or leave a voicemail. And hey, the community knows the handsome chief answers the phone, doesn't he, Chic Bait? Yes, if you guys are looking to communicate, looking to get some advice, looking to get some dating advice from the old handsome chief himself, I invite you to pick up the phone and join the show in the second hour, or when the show's over, send me a text, send me a voicemail, or drop a call. We are here. We are live every single day in the mornings in the live community. And of course, the comments are getting active here on the vertical stream. Actually, the vertical and horizontal streams all combined together. Good morning, Sullivan. Good morning, Petro. Good morning, Good Time. Good morning, Holroyd. I know you guys are out there today. Good to have you guys here this morning in the mornings in the lab community. All right. Let's get to the big topics this morning. Yes. So, Jimmy. I'm thinking, Jimmy, that we are going to start the show today with some fun stuff. And maybe, Jimmy, we'll go to this first one around sleeping with the lights on. Yeah, sleep with the lights on might be linked to heart disease and diabetes. So, Sterling, Preston, Conversation Desk team, let's get the show rocking and rolling, guys. Johnny's running a little behind here this morning. Let's get the show rolling, and let's get the conversations happening around how sleeping with lights on might be linked to heart disease and diabetes. And guys, listen, when I put these things on the table, they're not gospel. No, they're topics, they're conversational topics I have found. They are meant to create awareness, because multiple studies presented at the American Heart Association's scientific session said that serious health consequences of sleeping with lights on reveal that even modest light exposure, true story, could trigger brain stress, could trigger arterial.
I sleep with the TV on flex. Turns out it's your heart's least favorite bedtime story.
Yeah.
Romantic? Sure. Smart? No. These studies say even soft light at night pushes your brain into stress mode and your arteries toward trouble.
Sounds relaxing.
If your bedroom glows like a 24-hour diner, this morning we're talking what that light's doing to your heart and brain.
Yeah, so apparently if we sleep with the lights on, good morning, Johnny.
What's up, brother?
Hey, brother. We are just having a little chat this morning about a recent scientific study. I don't know how scientific it was. Only 465 people. What the fuck is that, actually? Says that if we sleep with lights on, Anderson, it might increase health consequences with triggering brain stress, arterial inflammation, and significantly elevate risks for heart disease. So hold on, I got a joke with you here. So the next time a client comes to you and says, Johnny, I just can't lose weight, man. I'm struggling to get rid of my belly fat. I think it's because I'm sleeping with the lights on. You can say to him, well, You might want to get rid of the hamburger on your desk from McDonald's that you crushed while you're going to sleep with the lights on. Everybody's looking for an excuse to find out why they are. There's always an excuse. That's why I put these topics on the table, because there's always an excuse put in front of a human being. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to articulate?
Yeah, totally. But interesting enough, there is some merit to, if your sleep is hindered.
Yes.
I mean, I was one of those guys for years. I slept with the TV on.
Oh, you did, eh? Yeah, like all night kind of thing. And
Yeah, it was like it was. I had myself believing.
Yes,
I needed to fall asleep.
Oh yeah. So I was one of those guys too for a while, brother. 100%. Yes.
Yeah. But the problem is, it's you're to have the kind of sleep we're after. You need quiet, dark, cool space.
Yes.
And when I actually finally broke the habit of that, it made a huge difference. Oh my God. And
see, I thought all your wisdom, Johnny, all your philosophical wisdom actually came from sleeping with the TV on all these years.
Yeah. Well, in those early days, I surely wasn't watching things that were helping my wisdom.
No. It was Bowflex. It was all the late night bullshit that we grew up with. Remember all that late night, like after 10, 11 o'clock, midnight, Johnny, like all that late night shit. It was crap, eh?
One of the commercials that's, that say, if you have this or you have this, they list off every fucking condition on the planet. So then you think, well, God damn it, I must have that disease. I better take this medicine.
Yes. And sorry, I'm going to say this. You drive around all the communities and all the trailer parks around the cities are all lit up because they're all watching the overnight TV shows. So I'm just
I'm telling you.
Sorry.
Well, and the thing about it is, like, I'm literally coming out of a phase where I wasn't sleeping well.
Yeah.
I have and me personally, I have the best personal testimony right now about the difference between getting good sleep and not, because I know myself better than ever before. I measure myself in so many metrics.
Yeah.
And when I was in that little phase of not sleeping well,
yes,
I mean, I was just like, it was unbelievable. I was just constantly tired. I wasn't, I was surviving, not thriving.
Yes. Good morning, Seasoned Strength. Good to have you here, brother. Always love having you in the community. Seasoned, got your words out there, watching the conversation and always engaging. Well, brother, I can tell you, because I know we've been leaning into this daily here. I got to bed before my bedtime alarm last night, woke up before my alarm this morning, woke up before my bladder said it's time to go for a pee. I had a complete sleep, sprung out of bed, sleep score of 83. So for the first time since we've been talking about this, the sleep score actually mirrors how I'm quote unquote feeling. First time since 2 weeks of talking.
I was wondering, I was starting to wonder if it needed time to catch on.
I don't know, but it's just interesting. So today I got an 83, I will say for the first time since we've been dialoguing this is like, it actually equates to how I'm feeling. I beat all my markers. I beat my bedtime.
The next question is, what does it take to get 100?
Well, so it's funny you say that, because I'm wondering the same thing.
Jesus Christ. I mean, if you're feeling fucking great, you sound great, you look fucking great. That's an 83.
Yeah.
What's a 93 look like?
But again, that's why we gotta just have context with numbers. So to your point, how do I get 17 more points? Do I gotta sleep for 70 hours? Do I gotta, you know what I mean? It's just all these goofy metrics that we don't even know about because it's in the black box of the algorithm. But here's something else, John. Another study came out here recently. Again, this one supports what we talk about on the show all the time, specifically supporting what you talk about non-stop. Exercise or movement snacking. 1 minute, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, just an accumulative snack of movement throughout the day. There's a big study. It's published in the Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science and Sports, 2025. Again, it wasn't the biggest study, John, just under 500 people, but they found that it improved results by over 91% just by them doing things every single day.
Science just blessed your kettle squats. That's real training now, not nervous fidgeting. Yeah. Apparently your no time excuse is getting audited today. Short bursts, 1 to 5 minutes, a few times a day, actually move the needle. Fitness, blood pressure, blood sugar, all improve. It's a foundation, not an excuse. Exercise snacks won't replace real training. Today we're breaking down how they reboot heart and habits.
Think squats while the kettle boils, stairs instead of the elevator, 2-minute walks. Snack-sized workouts that finally feel doable, not overwhelming.
What I love about this, Johnny, is that this is just the complete opposite of, I know you don't really enjoy the word snack, and I can appreciate that. But this is a wonderful way to say, okay, well, if you can flip the script on a snack in your head, it's going to take you 3 minutes to crush that shitty snack. Go take the 3 minutes to do some body squats in front of the pantry instead. Like, just, you do that accumulatively. Before you even know it, John, you flip the switch on your life.
Yeah. It's just like, it's with so many things in life. Once we do it a few times, it gets so much easier every time.
You just do it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Actually, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So guys, this, I pride myself on always finding things to keep moving the needle forward to create awareness throughout our day. So as you guys are going throughout your day today, Chic, Seasoned Strength, Petro, get back and do a few things. It's funny because as I continue to get to know Petro, Johnny, he's got a gym at his house, just like you, right? He's like, every time I come down here and I walk through this room, he goes to do pull-ups. He's like, I do pull-ups. He goes, I must do 5 or 10 pull-ups a day, whatever the number was. But he goes, I do pull-ups. So he's like, I just walk by my gym in my basement. I do some pull-ups and walk by again, which is pretty cool. There you go, right? It's like, it's there in front of me. Might as well use it.
Yeah, you want little bits like that.
Yes.
It's all helpful.
Yes.
All
yeah.
helpful.
Exactly.
So this morning, check this out, dude. So this morning, I'm in a little bit of Northern California.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Where I am.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to get on the show this morning. The fucking Wi-Fi is like all fucked up.
Yeah.
So I have to run down. I got to basically, I call the front. Nobody picks up.
Yeah.
God damn it. I'm gonna fucking go out. And granted, it's still Northern California.
Yes.
But I got to go basically down there, which means anyway, I had to go outside for just a little space between where I am and the front. And oh my Christ.
Cold?
It's fucking cold, dude. And I'm thinking to myself, listen to me. I am being such a bitch. I'm in California. This is for motherfuckers up there where it's fucking snowing.
So what is it, 45, 50 today? What is there for you right now?
Probably in the low 40s.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's cold.
Yeah, that's kind of a joke.
I know. I get it. Hey, I forgot that. I was going to send you a text this morning. Since we're now on this dual stream experience, you actually can join the show from your phone. So if you found it better somewhere to be in a situation down in the lobby or somewhere that's not in the room there to be in a louder spot, you actually could use your phone now. So because we've had guests use phones and we can now use phones because of the experience, because it's now a merged experience. So know that you have that flexibility in your pocket.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of flexibility, we know it's Thanksgiving week. Two other items here before we get to Ian Harrison joining us in the lab this morning. So ChatGPT launched AI shopping yesterday. So literally go into ChatGPT and it will do all your shopping for you, whatever account you're on. So essentially, instead of going into Amazon or Google, ChatGPT will do your shopping, fill your cart, give you a bunch of comparisons. And with obviously Black Friday around the corner, they released that product this week. So that's available to us. And then
dude, what a concept, Black Friday. People are going to they rush out to go into that mob of people. I can't think of anything worse to do with one of my days.
Are you actually going to go here with me right now? You actually decided to unpack the corn of since I met you, brother, I thought we were staying away from the negative noise of life. You're actually going to open up the can of Black Friday, Anderson. You're all right.
Well, no, I don't think it's got to be a negative thing. I think it needs to be more of a warning shot.
Oh my God.
So ChatGPT is now your Black Friday shopping buddy. Tell it the chaos in your cart, it builds you a short list. It asks what you actually need, then hunts reviews and options. Basically, buyer's guide on demand without doom scrolling 10 websites.
Now it's Amazon's assistant, Google's assistant, and ChatGPT scanning shops while politely skipping direct Amazon links.
Competition just got very real. Millions already ask ChatGPT what to buy. This upgrade quietly shapes where your money actually goes.
I had my first experience with that buying my winch.
Did you buy the winch during the Black Friday sale?
No, hell no. I don't buy things because
I thought maybe
I buy them because I want it.
I know exactly. Yeah,
I just was like, I know nothing about winches.
Yeah,
I don't have a friend that I can call that will, sum this up for me in just a few short minutes. I had plenty of buddies that would love to have an hour of my time talking about winches. I'm like, that's not what this is about.
Yeah,
I just need to know which winch is going to look the coolest on my fucking Jeep.
I
That's
love
put it in there, dude. It brings up all these options. And I just told her, I said, look, I have this Jeep this year, this model, and I want a big winch that's barely going to fit in there, so it looks cool.
I love the reason why. It doesn't have to be strong. It doesn't need a certain whatever pound per PPI or pound per. Doesn't need any certain strength. It just needs to look cool. That's
well, I figured big and strong would be fairly,
universal.
Yeah, it's like a 15,000-pound winch, whatever the fuck that means.
Oh my God. Well, and Black Friday has turned like into Black Week, Black Month. It's like this whole, and you know what happens? It makes you feel like an idiot if you buy something not in Black Friday, because they're essentially saying, all right, Anderson, you're going to pay full price for this on this Monday. And then next Friday, we're going to drop it 85%. So it's like, why don't you just keep the price lower anyways?
I guess I look at it differently. I look at it like, I'm not going to go and fucking try to be one of these people in the rat race trying to buy something cheap, because that's not a good investment of my time.
I'm the same way, dude. I
mean, if you could buy a fucking house on Black Friday and you could save, $1.5 million on a fucking, because you're getting it 75, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
That's a good investment of my time.
It's well, so and listen, since Amazon kind of came onto the picture or whatever a number of years ago, it's just turned into this crazy event. Black Friday is almost sometimes bigger than Thanksgiving or Christmas. It's just turned into this big commercial event.
I don't do Black Friday sales.
I don't need, dude. Neither do I. I can't even keep talking about it.
Go on sale.
What's that?
Ferrari doesn't have sales.
Yep. No, neither does Louis Vuitton or Gucci. I got no time for that shit, man. I work too hard for my money. I don't got time to
hey, speaking of all this crazy money stuff, isn't like I keep hearing these little flashes about Elon's X money about ready to get released.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to have, I'm sure, very similar capabilities where it'll go out and you can buy it right off the app, and you could probably tell it to go find you what you want too.
Yeah, so I'm expecting 2026 for that. Actually, I'm expecting probably second quarter of next year for that. I know there's been.
The next question is what sort of I guess you'd say, what tracks, so to speak, what train tracks is he going to use to move money?
Well, so from my understanding,
it's some sort of a crypto base, I'm sure.
No, so what I've been no, well, so. Yes and no. So what I've been reading and understanding is so you're right with the end goal. I believe that is the end goal to get there, but we know how industry and life works. We know that we want to get to that crypto one, but we know we got a path to get there, and that path includes Visa, MasterCard, and the traditional banking system of today. Right. So I know they have been actively working with Visa and MasterCard in the current SWIFT payment system to integrate it into X so that it can become like an X payment. But I think you're right. Over time, the goal is to connect it into, some type of, digital crypto.
So that bears the question then. Elon doesn't fucking build shit on yesterday's highways.
No, so Visa and MasterCard will be part of this, because right now, Johnny, that the reality is, in order for you and I to be a part of commerce in today's world, you got to have that kind of connection somewhere in the journey, right? For most humans, most humans, right?
Totally. Right? But wouldn't it be? And I don't know. I'm just thinking about Elon, the fucking guy who puts out shit that nobody can believe all the time.
Yes,
it wouldn't surprise me if he said, "Hey, here's this X money, and guess what? We've got a new way to move money around in seconds that's free and all this shit."
Oh, I suspect, I have no doubt. I don't know this to be true. I'm purely speculating like you do, but I suspect that he's very much on an aggressive path to be disruptive in that space. There's no no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'll tell you right now, man.
It costs $1 or $2 for you to buy something on a credit card.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And that industry is ripe for disruption. But we both know, though, that you can't just. We got to find a bridge to get there, and then you kind of disrupt it, right? So, and unlike what happens in the Asian markets where it's all state controlled, that hasn't been the infrastructure here in the West for years, right? So we're having to change a lot of infrastructure, so to speak. Speaking of Elon, Johnny, I know you're a Starlink guy, and I got friends that have Starlink.
Did I tell you they sent us a free mobile one?
Oh, they did. Very cool. Yeah,
that's because we have two.
Yeah.
So they're like, because basically, I think what they're thinking is, okay, this guy has no problem hooking up another fucking
whatever,
another subscription. So it's this crazy little thing, dude. It's like all you have to do is plug this motherfucker in. There's
Simple as that.
it's all built into it. It looks like close your laptop.
Yes.
It looks like your laptop.
Yes.
But it's got these little 2 feet that pop up so it can
Okay.
tilt like
Yeah.
it is literally the size of your laptop.
And you just fucking put it wherever you want, and off you got instant internet access, eh?
So you plug it in,
yeah,
and then you got to hold it,
yeah,
and you got to basically, I suppose you could do it with one person, but you have to basically put your phone on their app, right? So you can
okay, yeah.
And then you have to take the little what do you call it? It's just you can't call it a dish because it's just this flat fucking board.
I get like the antenna basically.
You got to sit there and fucking do all these things because it's going around and it's connecting to all the fucking set, and you have to get like X amount, and then it's just a gung, and it's fucking got it.
You know what's crazy with this, pal, is that you and I can have this conversation because we both grew up with the 20-foot satellite dish, and then we both grew up with the direct
those fucking things.
Remember? And then you had to go outside and crank the fucking wheel. And then you got the direct TV dish. And now you got this little fucking laptop sized dish. So think about it, right? You yourself have been part of that journey from like the big 20-foot fucking thing to the little direct TV thing. Now you've got your phone connecting to some satellite here. Like, just think about that. You've been part of that journey. You've witnessed it.
Oh, dude. I mean, we've seen a lot of shit change, brother.
Yes. Hey, so I know you're curious like I do, and I know you have a curious brain like I do. And we know there's just been a lot of chatter over time around, China and Taiwan and all that bullshit happening over there. Well, we also know that Elon has this.
What's happening with China and Taiwan?
Well, listen, this is fascinating, right? So Elon has Starlink, right, around the world. Well, so we learned that Starlink did wonderful. It helped the Ukrainians as they've been battling Russia in the war over there. So there's been a bunch of the world woke up to, so this is what happens now when you have this private constellation of satellites, right? Controlling things, and it's owned by one man. So China did war games on how could we attack Taiwan while there's this Starlink area they're protecting Taiwan. They figured they would need almost 2,000 drones over Taiwan, China would, in order to jam Elon's Starlink network. So to simplify it, Starlink is over Taiwan. If you live in Taiwan and you want to use Starlink, you can. Well, China's like, well, no, fuck, we want to go get Taiwan. So how can we go get it? We're going to have to go throw 2,000 drones up in the sky to jam all these satellites. So I just curious shit from my brain when I read. I find it kind of fascinating.
Weird shit, dude.
Well, it's Elon Musk fucking Marvel's. It's actually the Avengers. It's actually the Avengers. I keep saying that because that's the world we're living in. There's some dude that owns a fucking satellite network and is like, oh yeah, I'm going to turn it on. I'm not going to turn it on. If you want to jam it, you're going to have to put a bunch of drones up in the sky. Ian Harrison hanging out in the green room. I see you down there, Ian. We'll bring you up here in a couple minutes. You're hanging out with Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends, getting up and getting after it every single day. Hey, Jimmy, before we bring Ian in, Johnny, we're introducing the Dumb Shit Award to the show here regularly. I got a fun one here today. Jimmy, let's run the Dumb Shit Award before we bring in our first guest today, Ian Harrison. Jimmy, let's get after it.
All right, today's Dumb Shit Award goes to a middle-aged dude in a grocery store.
Oh.
This absolute legend thought it'd be smart to balance a shopping cart, a full-size grocery cart, on his chin. Did you know gravity exists? Oh. So yeah, buddy, enjoy your concupption. A&D, the Dumb Shit Award. Amen.
So there you go, Johnny, a guy that would maybe do the stuff that others don't do. He decided to go into a shopping store and fucking put a card on he put it on his chin.
That was pretty impressive, dude.
I thought the same thing. Like, so regardless if it's dumb shit or not, that's actually very impressive. Like, what do you think a cart weighs? I don't know, 45 pounds, maybe 50 pounds? I'm thinking a plate.
Well, and the thing about a cart is it's not even so much the weight, it's the fact that it's so spread out, and it would translate to be much heavier because it's not just this little condensed thing.
Yeah, I know.
Like the torque of that thing. You know what I mean?
Here's a bigger question. So does some dude just hang out in the store for years and hours on end practicing? Like, does he have a grocery cart at home?
He clearly had to take a fucking cart home to learn how to do that.
So crazy, man. I don't know. Just the Dumb Shit Award. We're dropping in daily here, guys. The Dumb Shit Award on Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends. And hey, we're not calling out the human. No, we're calling out the Dumb Shit Act because every human has their story. Hey, coming up, Johnny, what does a late night college bakery, Vans Warped Tour, I remember the Vans Warped Tour, Anderson, you probably do too, and augmented reality sneakers all have in common? Well, they're all part of the wild journey of today's guest, a cultural anthropologist. Holy fuck, man. I don't think we've ever had an anthropologist on the show here before.
What did you start off with? A Vans what?
The Vans Warped Tour. Remember, so you and I grew up in the same era when Vans, the shoes came out, and Tony Hawk and all those guys.
Yeah.
They said, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was
like
part
a
of
revolution.
Yeah, exactly. Totally. So we got a cultural anthropologist, Neiman. Good words to put in my mouth this morning as I'm waking up. Turned hip hop artist, turned tech disruptor who's declaring war on traditional advertising. Sophia Grant, let's bring in the boy, Ian Harrison, this morning. Let's do it, Sophia.